Okay, so we'll have a short video on Pesach. We spoke in the previous video. We started off the section 430 in the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, and we spoke about the importance of Shabbos Hagodol. We're not there yet. There's another following week, Shabbos Hagodol.
Yeah, a week from this week coming.
Yeah, so this Shabbos Vayikra, then Tzav. So next week, Shabbos Hagodol will be next week. So we're speaking about the great miracle that took place, that the firstborn of Egyptians had a civil war within the Egyptians themselves. That's why it says Makim Mitzrayim B'Chorem. So that was a great miracle that took place. So next week will be Shabbos Hagodol. So it is customary in these countries on Shabbos Hagodol, after the Mincha service, rather than recite Psalms beginning Bochi Nafshi, they would read from the Haggadah. They would read from Avodim Ainu, from the paragraph starting with the words Avodim Ainu, that we were slaves. The rationale is that Shabbos Hagodol marked the beginning of the redemption. That was the beginning of the redemption. And the miracles associated with the Yetzias Mitzrayim, with the Exodus from Egypt, even when Shabbos Hagodol falls on the day before Pesach, Avodim Ainu is recited at this time. I believe it goes all the way to Lechaper al Nafshi Sechem. So it is customary in these countries that when Shabbos Hagodol falls on the day before Pesach, the passage from Malachi, beginning Ve'orvo LaHashem Minchas Yehuda V'Yerushalayim, Ve'orvo is recited for the Haftarah. The rationale is that the passage includes the verse, bring the entire tithe to the storehouse. Aviu Ma'aser El Beis Ha'itzo, bring the entire tithe to the storehouse. This passage reflects the event that would take place on that day. Why? For the day before Pesach was a time when people would divest themselves of their tithe, and on the day before Pesach of the fourth year of the 7-year cycle, and on the day before Pesach of the 7th year, the 4th year and the 7th year, every person is obligated to remove from his home all tithe. Bi'alti, HaKodesh Min HaBayit, you have to remove all tithing that they have did not yet give, that he separated from the grain during all the 3 preceding years of the 7-year cycle. Thus the tithe from all the 3 years would be set aside in one's home, and on the day before Pesach, the person would be obligated to bring the tithe to the house of a Levite. True, there are authorities who maintain that the time when one must divest himself of the tithe is not the day before the first fastive day of Pesach, but the day before the final fastive day of Pesach. Fundamentally, the halacha follows this view, as stated in Yerodea. Nevertheless, the custom spread to follow their opinion.
Follow the first opinion.
So we are going to say next week Shabbos Hagodol. We are going to say the after Mincha. We are going to say the Haggadah from Avodim Ainu up to Lechaper al Kol Nafshi Sechem, and then some places is speaking about when Pesach falls on Erev Pesach. I think in this year Pesach falls on Wednesday night, so we don't have that concern. Buchim Tiyu. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good Shabbos.